Hey guys, welcome back to Play on Footy. My name is Bailey and today we're going to be looking at the Western Bulldogs for the AFL 2024 Trade Talk. If you haven't already and you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Just down there helps immensely, guys. So thank you so much. Let's get into it. So the biggest name, obviously, for the Western Bulldogs that is leaving, and he's already been linked to Geelong, and you probably already guessed it, Bailey Smith. Bailey Smith is out the door pretty much. You can't stop him. He's already got the Cotton On sponsorship there with the Cats. So yeah, good luck getting him back, Western Bulldogs. Jack Macrae, he's another one who just wants more opportunity. I think he's 28 or 29, nearing on the 30 mark, but he wants more opportunity. I think St Kilda would be right up his alley, but whether or not he wants to, work alongside Ross Lyon, he's not everyone's cup of tea, let's be honest, so we'll wait and see what happens there. Riley Garcia has been linked to West Coast Eagles, so he's the West Australian that has been left unsigned and frankly not given enough opportunity in 2024, so I wouldn't blame him if he was going to come back to Western Australia, I can tell you that much. Potential additions are Dan Houston, which I don't think is going to happen anyway. Xavier O'Halloran is probably the only likely one to happen. He's from GWS. So, look, where to from here? Caleb Daniels is another one who's been linked to the North Melbourne Footy Club under Alistair Clarkson. So that'll be interesting to see if he'll end up there. Again, they've got Charlie Clark that's out of contract, Jason Johannesson, Alex Keith, and obviously Bailey Smith and Riley Garcia are pretty much out the door. So that is what's going to be happening for the Western Bulldogs thus far. They've got draft picks 32, 44, so they don't really have that much capital to play with. But yeah, look, the Western Bulldogs list at the beginning of the season, they were equal sixth oldest. So yeah, it just goes to show that they do need to sort of spin some wheels and turn some tables if they're wanting to stay competitive, especially in 2025. They finished sixth on the ladder, which isn't a terrible result, but again, it's sort of just followed this trend where they're sort of mediocre, sort of sitting in that sort of lower tier of the 8. But they have won the premiership from 7th place before, so nothing is impossible to these Western Bulldogs. But Adam Treloar is basically played the most games out of everyone. Him and Bontempelli. Bontempelli's won his 6th best and fairest, the Western Bulldogs best and fairest. So congratulations to Marcus Bontempelli. At least he won something. Credit to him. He's a fantastic player. So the Western Bulldogs have about 22 players that have played less than 50 games for the club, as well as 17 players that have played 100 plus games for Western Bulldogs. So they are in that position where they probably definitely need to target some youth. Now, as I've mentioned before, Jamari Ugle-Hagan could be on the fringes in terms of he could be looking elsewhere if Western Bulldogs aren't competitive in 2025. He would be the ideal suitor for Sydney Swans. They do need a key forward. And another key forward that's pretty mediocre, and I know he's only he's missed 4 games of the 2024 season, but he couldn't even rank in the top 10 of the best and fairest Western Bulldogs, and that is Aaron Norton. He is contracted until 2032 to the Western Bulldogs. And mediocre performances like this season from him, even though he missed 4 games, and yes, he had that nasty, I think, knee injury, but that is just unbelievable. He got beaten by Lockie Bramble, so he needs to really step up. And yeah, the Western Bulldogs, they've utilised Rory Lobb. They've got Jones down the back there, which he isn't really getting much younger, so they need to bleed the youth there as well. And then in the centre, they've got Treloar and Bond, who are sort of nearing that age bracket as well. They're aging, so they definitely need to target some young gun mids, as well as some forwards, or sort of mid forward and mids really, that they can utilise to give some fresh legs and vitality to the Western Bulldogs line breaking setup that they usually run with. So look, who's basically left? Well, Dominic Bandito, he's delisted. Aiden O'Driscoll, he was basically medically retired because he had a really nasty concussion at the start of the season, and Kelsey Ripstra as well were delisted. So as I mentioned, they've got 32, 44. Adam Tomlinson and James Peatling have been linked to Western Bulldogs, but whether or not that's true or not, who really knows? And Boku Karmas and Taylor Jure have recently penned new deals, so at least they locked away those players. But they do really need to look to the future, and with Bailey Smith, Jack Macrae, Caleb Daniel, pretty much 1 foot out the door, Riley Garcia, they really need to start getting after some youth, and especially some inside mids or some outside mid forwards that can definitely add some vitality and youth and speed to this Western Bulldogs outfit so they can go again in 2025. But what do you guys reckon? Comment down below, like and subscribe just down there. What do you guys reckon where they're going to finish in 2025? And what do you reckon about Luke Beveridge? Is his job safe coaching wise for another year? Yeah, who knows? But all I know is that they definitely need to really search for some youth now, because they are getting a little bit long in the tooth in terms of age bracket on their list. But thank you so much, guys. As always, I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.